We need men like us.
Our greatest barrier is our own fear. Our own doubts. The only thing holding us back is how far we are willing to go.
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Guitar Man for CODZ115, and we have a full breakdown of the little portion of the Black Ops 3 reveal trailer, the little portion that featured zombies. Now, I want to go through some screenshots, and we'll definitely see the slowed down video. But I want to go through some screenshots that I found really interesting, and I think that this little like 3-second, not even 3 seconds, more like 2-second frames of the zombie breaking down this barrier actually tells us a lot. So let's jump into a few things here. So if we watch it, you pretty much see the zombie just break down the barrier. His hat falls off. You see the other zombies sort of are shambling towards him, giving us that feel of, you know, dread and all that good stuff that we know and love from zombies. But he is aggressive, and that's what I think in Black Ops 3. These zombies are going to be aggressive as hell. I hope that they're completely reworked, so this way these guys are running at you, charging at you, and actually every time you jump into a game, you feel that horror survival feel like there was in World at War. I know that when I played World at War, Noctur and Toten, just seeing those zombies come out of the mist and just shamble towards me and break down the barriers, and when I heard those things, all the ambient sounds, it was just, I mean, World at War was a scary time for zombies. Even Black Ops 1 it was scary, and Black Ops 2 it got a little hokey, but I think they're gonna do zombies in such a way where they bring it back to the survival horror aspect of it. So let's look at a few shots of this little bit here. So now, right here we have a zombie. This is in the middle of, he's screaming, he's reaching towards the camera. But notice in the back, the zombie right to the right of his head, he has uniform on. Now, the zombie that's breaking down the barrier also has a uniform too, and we'll get to that in a second. But he has a Nazi uniform on. I hope that in Black Ops 3 they come back to Nazi zombies, the thing that started it all, and and make us all real happy. So, but just notice the outline kind of looks like someone we already know, which is this guy right here, Dr. Edward Richtofen. He is wearing the exact same outfit. If you know, obviously it's very pixelated in the back, so we can't really see all the engraving, but we can get the outside a layer of it. He is wearing that uniform, and it is really cool. So that's just something of note. The other thing of note is we have a hat here. The zombie is wearing this traditional little cap on. Now, we've seen this cap on the transit bus driver. We've seen this cap definitely on Richtofen. But I want you to look at the cap, and I'll show a picture of a Nazi cap right here. But I want you to notice the outfit the main zombie is wearing. He is wearing sort of like a hoodie, sort of like a raincoat or a trench coat. And I have an image right here that I'm going to show you. This is a Nazi officer's trench coat, and it's not quite the same. So this is a very a weird first look at our zombies. We really kind of don't know what time period it's going in. I mean, the one picture that looked just like Richtofen's outfit, it looks like it's going to be Nazi zombies. We're getting Nazi zombies back. But then I look at this, and this looks like a very modern a trench coat or raincoat, you could say. And this And unfortunately, we don't see too much of the hat in this because the hat eventually falls off and we don't see much. But this is a good pick right here of him actually turning right behind, and it looks like a hoodie. It looks like he's wearing something that would go over his head, some sort of coat. He's the coat is very reddish. It's a very grainy sort of picture, so it's hard to get a whole bunch of information off this, but I think just the fact that we have zombies in the background, that are wearing what appears to be Nazi uniforms. We have another zombie that has appears to have a Nazi hat on, but we have this sort of out of place raincoat, which just throws all those theories sort of into a blender and tears them up. But we can't negate the fact of the things that we saw before, all the Nazi happenings going on here. So the other thing too is we got to notice the zombie's eyes. The zombie's eyes are orange or yellow, however you want to look at it. I see them as orange, and that signifies that Samantha is back in control here. Just like the Origins ending, maybe next time, it's going to be Richtofen's turn. So maybe in the next Treyarch game we get Richtofen with the blue eyes. In this game we get Samantha. That whole thing, that's a whole nother video to go into, speculation on who's in control, what's going on. I'm just focusing on what is going on in this little snippet of zombies. So he's reaching through, and she's coming at us. He's looking, and here we have a more clear shot of the rest of the zombies. The rest of the zombies are clearly wearing the exact same apparel. It seems like this main zombie right here is the only one that has the hoodie on. This guy has the other coats on, and just a hint of maybe an armband that would have the Nazi insignia on it. Now, I want you to look at this shot right here. This is a shot right before the barricade comes up, and you see a little bit of a bell tower maybe, or a little bit, I can't really make out what's going on. It looks like a building in the background to me. It could be just a part of the room. We tried looking at other images of this and slow it way down, but to me, only my opinion, this is my opinion alone, but let me know if you guys believe me on this, or if you think the same thing. It kind of looks like Verrückt, or the style of Verrückt, because Verrückt was a very orangey type of map. It was a very sort of red mist to it, or reddish eeriness to it, which brings us into the main topic is we're going to have Nazi zombies back. So that's sort of the little things that we can break down from this really, 2-second trailer. We have the zombie breaking down the boards. We have him yelling in there. We have all the zombie or the Nazi cap, the Nazi uniforms. But then we have that raincoat. I literally couldn't find any Nazi uniforms that had a hoodie in the back, but I could swear that I've seen movies or something like that had World War II movies that had Nazi officers have hoodies. So maybe I just can't find it on Google. But let me know what you guys think. It's my main channel here is for zombies. We do other things, but I really want to talk about zombies. Get this going, get the hype going. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Guitar Man for Secret EZ 115, and I'll see you later.